guest today, Lisa Brownlee. She is with the Diabetic Food Pantry. Thank you so much for being with us.
You're welcome. Glad to be here.
Can I ask you, how did you guys even come up with this? I've heard numerous stories about food pantries, and not once has it been mentioned to try to come up with items specifically for diabetics.
About a year ago, I came up with the idea of putting together a diabetic food pantry for people that are diabetic. A lot of the regular pantries are very limited to for special dietary needs. So people that are diabetic like myself, it's very hard to find foods that we can eat at a regular pantry if we need help with food. So I came up with the idea. I talked to a few people. I got my church involved. We put together a proposal. They accepted it. We had our first pantry day on September 18th in 2021. It was a success, and we will be 1 year old this September 17th will be our first anniversary, and we plan on having a celebration that day.
But the amazing thing is you did this in the middle of a pandemic, but I feel like while we're now emerging from the pandemic, we hope, the other big issue right now has to do with inflation. So how are you guys doing on supplies?
Well, we have gotten a few sponsors that are supporting us monthly. We put them on our diabetic pantry flyer that we pass out. We are working with Metro Food Rescue. We are working with Molina Healthcare and Sprouts Food Market that are in Pontiac. They donate monthly to the Diabetic Food Pantry. And then we receive regular donations from people in the community. And we just received a $3,000 grant from the Episcopal Diocese, and we will be receiving the check any day now. And we are going to budget that, and that should cover us about for 10 months, and we will have $300 extra to spend a month on fresh foods and perishables and fruits and veggies and some meats.
You know, Lisa, I think you started something here.
Well, I hope so. My plan is to grow this pantry. We're the only diabetic food pantry in southeastern Michigan.
Wow. So what's been the response from those that need this?
It's been very positive. We're seeing numbers grow slowly. We have new clients that come every month. Everybody's got positive feedback, which is what I like to see. So it's been very amazing. We have our July Pantry Day coming up this Saturday on July 16th from 10 to 12. It's a drive up. And anybody that's a diabetic can come and get food. We have a choice list that people can fill out. And one of the volunteers will bring out the choice list, and they fill out what they want on available items. Then we take it back into the pantry, and the people back there that are working in the back room will fill up the orders and put it in the bags, and then we bring it out and put it in the cars. So the clients don't have to really do anything, just stay in their cars. It looks like that this Saturday we'll have some extra stuff that we'll put out on a table so they can get out of their cars and select some more items that don't go on the list.
You know, I noticed on your Facebook page, I may be a member of your group because I will say you've been such a blessing. I've dropped off things at the regular food pantry, but I've also picked up things for people that I knew that were in need. And it really is a blessing. And we're so grateful in the community that you are doing this. But with that, what specific do you need for diabetics? Because I noticed on the page, you guys are also providing some medical needs, medical equipment, right?
Yeah, we are taking in diabetic supplies. because there are a lot of people, uninsured people out there that don't have insurance, that need the diabetic supplies. If I get an overflow with that supplies, I take it over to the Mercy Clinic that's related to the St. Joe's Hospital. And I donate it over there because they deal with a lot of people that are diabetic that do not have insurance that can use the supplies. But we do have some stuff that we give out on our pantry Saturdays. And it's amazing how many people need the supplies. And then we are also taking in diabetic socks for foot care, diabetic foot cream, diabetic hand cream, and nail clippers, Band-Aids, toothbrushes, toothpaste, a dental floss, because foot care and dental care is very important when you're diabetic.
It's so great to have you to have this passion to do it. Sometimes we have health issues or we go through a journey because we know it's a need. And I'm sure of all the food pantries I've ever covered, no one has brought this up. So I think you're starting something great. How can people find out more? I know you guys have a Facebook page, but to kind of keep up too, because I like how you post to say, hey, we need these things. So how can we help?
We have the flyers that we pass out monthly, and we keep the flyers up to date, Diabetic Food Pantry flyers. I pass those out when I'm out and about in the community, and then when new clients visit the pantry on our pantry Saturday, and then when we go to events. You can help by maybe putting stuff out on Civic Center TV, like donation. You can go to the church website. They have a food list of what we accept. And you can, put out by stuff that people can donate, drop off that we take. We'll take in fresh fruits and vegetables a couple days prior to a pantry day. We don't want that too early because they won't be fresh. But non-perishables can be dropped off anytime. And we do have a food list that people can go by to make it easier on them.
Well, Lisa, thank you so much. And again, it's Spirit of Grace Church. You can find it if you Google it. You guys are located right there behind the CVS, just before Middle Belt on Orchard Lake Road. So thank you so much for being with us. And thank you for what you're doing for our community. I think you've started something great here.
Yeah, good. This Saturday is our pantry day, July 16th from 10 to 12. So please come out for that day, and we will have lots of fresh fruits and vegetables and non-perishable items, and it'll be a good time. And we will have a celebration event in September for 1 year anniversary.
Well, we'll come back and bug you for that one. Thank you again, Lisa, for your time.
Okay, goodbye.